Hello everyone, this is Dr. Daisy, all the way from Somerset, New Jersey, the Queen of Queens. I am privileged to introduce the renowned Dr. Jackery Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world, New York City. Yes, New York City is so great that 71% of New York voters want U.S. House of Representative member from New York to resign for lying about his age, the school he attended, his religion, his real name, the time that he danced as a woman in faraway Brazil, how much money he made for Goldman Sachs, and about everything, anything, and everywhere, all at once. Yes, that was all the man did. The man lied. And someone said that Bola Tinubu is a Nigerian phenomenon. No, he's not. He's not. There are people like him all over the world. Now, if you believe that disgruntled APC woman, our own Bola Tinubu may have dementia and have difficulties holding a cup of tea. Yes, and so what? What did our real president in waiting say about our incoming president? Watch.
We are not urging Nigerians to turn down critical assessments of their leaders, but redirect them to look at the larger picture. We are not preparing for the Olympics, but an institution that thrives on the superiority of ideas.
Yes, the man is smart. The man knows where his bread is buttered. Benny, Shikina, Kachineke Mezioku, case closed. Now, at least, that disgruntled woman did not say that she saw someone rolling Bola Tinubu's joint for him. She didn't say that. What? Joint, I mean joint, like joint, joint. You people. She don't say that. So, what else did you people have against Bola Tinubu? What? Watch.
I'm a thinker and a doer. Evident here in Lagos. This is a refuse dump.
Yes. What was wrong with that? Were you expecting Bola Tinubu to say that Lagos was a refuse? The man still remembers Chicago in his high days in 1993. Compare that to Lagos of 2023. Lagos is a refuse. QED! It is the same story with our great Apostle Suleman. On our show today, we will ask you, some of you, simple questions. Like, what are we going to do with Apostle Suleman? What are we going to do with the man? With another women scandal on top of all the other ones. It has got to that. We need to save our screaming, impressionable young Nollywood girls. We tell you why. Rabiu Kwankwaso, presidential candidate, after he went to Chatham House to speak, his campaign was transformed. We tell you how he won over supporters of P2B with his PhD caliber speech. Now, for those who forgot how important Sowore is in this current political dispensation, he reminded us the other day. In Abuja, yes. Yeah, Sowore spoke, and after he was done, former head of state, Abdul Salami Abubakar, started to sing.
Grocery is a glory. Angori, I want to give us. Oh, Lord, the one in man. You are to our Lord.
So, Apostle Suleman is in trouble again. And once more, it has something to do with women and sex. Why is that news? It's something I don't understand. Why? Are they not tired? The news people. That a bee is seen with honey, that 5 is seen beside 6, that Apostle Suleman is again entangled in a sex scandal with a Nollywood actress are routine daily activities. This time, the woman involved is named Hajiah Abubakar. Look at her. This Apostle Suleman, he likes good things, you know. I see you, Suleiman, I see you. Anyway, among the things that the woman revealed was that she had 3 abortions for Apostle Suleman. 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Think about it. Think. Think 1, 2, 3. Think about it. Apostle Suleman could have produced Andrew, Peter, James, if the babies had been allowed to live. You know what I mean? 3. Now, if you add the ones that Stephanie Otobo probably aborted, probably. We don't know. The ones that Ife Meldike Chioma probably aborted. The one that Queen Esther, Faith Edeko, and so on and so forth, probably aborted. Apostle Suleman probably caused the abortion of potentially modern age 12 disciples. Not just Andrew, Peter, James, and John, but the other 8. Sorry, I don't remember their names. I would have told you I don't remember their names. I'm sure that the great apostle did not think of it. But these kids could have grown up to become heir apparent to Apostle Suleman's fortune. Like this one from Adebayo.
Because the amount of letters we are getting nowadays requesting for financial assistance, some jokers are even asking that can we sponsor them to go to school in Russia. Is it work up?
I know. Children of pastors. Halima also revealed that Apostle Suleman was sleeping with Shan George and Iyabojo. Now, I had to Google them because I don't know them to check. I was just checking something. I must confess that I was disappointed, in you, Apostle Suleman. None of them look like Daniela Okeke, the Nollywood actress, whom Apostle Suleman bought a brand new Mercedes for 76,000, Mercedes 450 GL in 2017. We were there. We all saw it. My friend, stop frowning your face. The money did not come from your tithe. Just like Bola Tinubu, it came from real estate investment Apostle Suleman inherited from his father. Go and read his book. Now, just like with the case with Stephanie Otobo, Apostle Suleman also promised to marry Halima, but failed. Now, Halima is claiming that Suleman caused her illness. According to the actress, Suleman used her body to get some occultic miracle power. Hey! To fear. Jesus Christ. I say back to the sender. Now, Halima said that Suleman was threatening her. She informed the world that we should hold Suleman accountable if anything happened to her. Yes. The same way we held Suleman accountable when the case was Stephanie Otobo. We will. Now, to prove his innocence, Apostle Suleman sued Halima Abubakar for 1 billion naira. Chicken change, small money. My man, you are bigger than that. The man of God said that in the lawsuit that it was a defamation of character for the actress to accuse Apostle Suleman, the general overseer of Omega Fire Ministries International, for things that Apostle Suleman, the Nollywood actor, did. Yes. That one is a Nollywood actor. This one. This one. Now, Apostle Suleman, the general overseer of Omega Fire Ministries, differ from Apostle Suleman, the Nollywood actor. One quotes verses in the Bible in dark hotel rooms whenever he is in the spirit and is about to climax. The other one is the Nollywood actor called Apostle Suleman. Sasha! Tweet that out. Anyway, Halima Abubakar's best friend said that the actress didn't know that Apostle Suleman was a man of God. She thought that Suleiman was into the oil and gas business. He works all the time. I don't blame the lady, you know. Unlike ordinary people like us, Nollywood types like Halima Abubakar do not have the time to listen or to watch men of God like Apostle Suleman. They don't have time. They're busy. Ifemelike also confessed that she didn't know that Suleiman was into big-time pastor business. She didn't know. Now, even those who listen to the man of God every Sunday, even those in his church, they think he sells snake oil. So it is quite understandable. It's quite understandable. Now, Halima also tattooed Suleiman's name on her hand. Yeah, the woman was in love. Who will blame her? The man of God was into oil and gas and gave her 5 million naira each time they met. Hey! You see, if Kosio Jaco gives me half of that each time we meet. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Where was I? Where was I? Anyway, whatever happened to Kosio Jaco? Whatever happened to... I don't see her in the news anymore. In the news anymore. Whatever happened to her? So, what are we going to do with Apostle Suleman? What are we going to do? Or better still, how will we rescue his worshippers? Sorry, I mean his followers. How? See, Apostle Suleman's supporters, there are many of them, and they will write comments on this, you know. We expect that. Are saying that people misunderstood the man of God. They said that his only mission in life is to spread to girls all over the world the gospel of his seed as commanded. Chikena, if, and in the process, he stops his receding hairline and reverses his bald head, well and good, another bonus. Who wrote this crap? Sasha, who wrote this crap? What? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Africa, who did this to us? Who did this to us? Can Tinubu roll his joint? That is the question. A former Bola Tinubu's presidential council member, you know, this is a top position, revealed that the incoming president has dementia, cannot hold a cup of tea, and is unfit to govern Nigeria. Hey! Hajiah Muhammad said this in an interview. Watch.
You cannot relate to a person that has lost it upstairs. If he is physically unfit and he is mentally okay, we can manage. At least you know you can hold him accountable.
Yeah. Hajiah Muhammad said that she spent 2 hours with Bola Tinubu in London, and what she saw made her cry. What?
I sat with him for 2 hours. Most of the time he was sleeping. You ask him questions on this, and he's talking completely different from the topic that you are discussing.
Yeah, I sat with him for 2 hours in London. When you talk of green, he will give you an answer of red. So because of that, Nigerians are freaking out. What is the big deal? What is the big deal? Yes, here is Buhari as president being interviewed by BBC in London. Watch.
One of your big election pledges was to tackle corruption, and this drive has seen you jail judges and police chiefs, even your own former national security advisor. What was the problem, as you saw it, with corruption in Nigeria?
Did you hear the green question that the reporter asked Buhari? Did you hear that? Now, listen to Buhari's red answer to the green question. Watch.
The thing the Nigerian government will do is to secure the environment. Unless the environment is secured, then unfortunately the investments wouldn't be coming in.
Yes. So, didn't Nigeria survive 8 years of Buhari? Did I say survive? Isn't Nigeria thriving after almost 8 years of such a man as president? Now, Hajiah Muhammad also resigned from the APC's presidential council. You know the reason she gave? Her reason was that she could not continue to support Tinubu in clear conscience against national interest. Jesus Christ. I don't know when this woman went into politics. I have no idea. In fact, this is the reason why Honorable Sowore warned us about bringing women into politics in Nigeria. Watch the man.
If one woman contest in your constituency, they will say, well, let's go out to support our sister. They will vote for her. And they will come here one day, you will find all these women in this chamber. And they will mess up.
My good man. Yes. My good man. He understands. What has a clear conscience had to do with politics? And which one is national interest? Yeah? Why is this one bringing up all the evil things that we have since buried in Nigeria? National interest, clear conscience. Hajiah Muhammad said that Tinubu slept throughout the 2-hour private meeting she had with him in London.
I sat with him for 2 hours. Most of the time he was sleeping.
You see, we caught her there. If Tinubu slept throughout, how did she know that he had dementia? Yes. How did she know that he could not carry a cup of coffee or tea if he slept all through? Now, at a recent peace accord meeting in Abuja, didn't Bola Tinubu sleep all through, all the way? Look at the picture. Yeah. Did that stop Tinubu from ordering his boys in Lagos to stop removing Sowore's posters? No. And the posters of all the other political candidates? No. Hajiah said that Tinubu's associates feel that they must repay him for the political goodwill he showed them in the past. And that makes sense to me. Like this man who said that Tinubu gave him 5 million naira when he had no money. And that even though he knew the money came from the Lagos State Treasury, he felt that he owed Tinubu a payback vote, even if the man cannot stand on his own. Listen to the guy.
Year 2000, Nations Cup in Nigeria. We were looking for money to start Kanha Foundation. We knocked everywhere. Nobody answered us. But when we come to our leader and told him our problem, he answered us.
Is that not Nwankwo Kanu? No, looks like him. Now, here is Hajiah Muhammad talking about Tinubu again. Look at what she said.
What is it that you'll benefit personally for you to sacrifice over 200 million people?
But when you talk to leadership of over 200 million people, you know that if you remove tribal sentiments, you know that he is incapable.
You know that those hangers-on are only pushing him, knowing that he cannot do it, and they will be the beneficiaries.
Those who will rule are those around him. That is the reality. He is mentally deranged. I said it. Yeah. This woman over here. I can only laugh. Those that will rule are those around him. Who taught this woman politics? Take a look at the people she was referring to. Take a look. Those people pushing Bola Tinubu up. They will rule. Take a look at the other people. The people guarding him, holding him so that he won't fall. These people will rule. This woman does not know politics. No, she doesn't. She ain't got it. How will Kashim Shettima sit around and allow those Lagos Ibadan boys around Tinubu to rule? Eh? Do they think he is another Goodluck Jonathan and Yaradua? No. Have they forgotten how how he fought, how he dealt with Boko Haram people as governor of Borno State. This is how he will deal with these Lagos Ibadan boys around Tinubu. Trust me, when I say this, that woman, Mohammed, is from the same school of thought as Bishop David Oyedepo, who said that only sick people will hand over a sick country to a sick man. Sasha! Tweet that out. No, he didn't say that? Okay, I said it. What kind of illogical thinking is that? Africa, who did this to us? Who did this to us? Ha, 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 ha. Now, most of you have been writing me asking if Atiku Abubakar is still running for president. Yes, I got your letters. I understand that he has not accepted an invitation to go to Chatham House and speak. But that does not mean that he's not running for president anymore. If the G5 did not stop him, the Atiku Gate 1, 2, 3 tapes did not stop him. Dino Melea's bot crack that we saw did not stop him either. Nothing will. Today we want to review the performance of the third candidate who went to Chatham House, Rabiu Kwankwaso of the NNPP. Yes, watch the man.
We will introduce a 4-year validity period for JAMB examination results so that our children can use the same JAMB results again to gain admission into our tertiary education institutions.
Okay. Why was he reading from a piece of paper? Just like P2B. Why? Why was he not making any eye contact with the audience? That is where Bola Tinubu did better than Kwankwaso, PhD, and Obi, a trader. You know, we can pardon Obi, he's a trader. Tinubu used a teleprompter. Take a look at him. Modern capacity, town hall. If not for that, maybe Tinubu will have fallen asleep on us reading that paper. You know, take a look.
5 more minutes. We have lots of questions coming in. I don't want the audience to not have their opportunity.
Yes, okay. Let me conclude.
Town hall, you know, capacity. I don't get it. Was it that Dr. Kwankwaso did not practice his speech beforehand? Or that he did practice without timing himself? Because if he knew that the whole event would last an hour and a half, why didn't he edit his speech to fit into that time and still give room for 30 minutes of questions? Why? I'm sure that the organizers of that event told him the time. He just ignored it. Typical Nigerian. A typical Nigerian PhD arrogance. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Anyway, they all have a lot to learn. You know, including the ones who have been in the system for years.
Going by our antecedents, going by my personal experiences, I have been in this game for 30 years now.
I didn't say it. He said it. He said it. I did not say it. You know? Yes, they have a lot to learn. Now, forget about reading prepared speech. Forget about that. We saw these candidates, their real personalities, during the question and answer sessions. That was clear. You know, Tinubu gave out the questions to other people. Obi answer. Watch.
Is there any circumstances in which you will step aside and cooperate with Labour in order to remove the current extraction in Nigeria?
Now, this is a question from a Chatham House member, a Nigerian Chatham House member. His question is similar to when someone asked Peter Obi about condemning IPOB. Let us watch Kwankwaso's reaction. Take a look.
See, that's the problem we have. The gentleman who stood up there, I'm sure he comes from a particular group or a region without even asking him.
The man was pissed. He penam. Damn! Did he say that the Chatham House member came from a particular group or region? You see, that is the peak of disgust. When someone is no longer a compatriot, a regular human being, or anything else, but an object that you quickly profile and stereotype because of his or her origin. Anyway, Kwankwaso was definitely irritated by something we don't know. What could it be? What could it be? What?
That I was one of those initially wanting to work together with Labour Party. But unfortunately, at that time, Labour Party was under very serious media hype.
Yeah. Did the guy say he's from Labour? Now, Kwankwaso must have spent quite some time thinking about this issue, around this question, and how to deal with that. And he was getting angry and and he came.
And he still not see reason that I will withdraw. I wish you didn't go to that extent. You would have said that to work with Labour or to work with APC or PDP. That would have been more responsible.
Oh, yeah. I'm always concerned about politicians who want to define the questions anyone should ask them. Yes, or what question is responsible or not. Politicians are just public servants. They don't remember that. If you want to serve, you must be ready for the public to query you. Oh yeah, in whatever way they want. If you don't want, go and sit down at home. Now, to be fair to Kwankwaso, I understand how probably he felt to be asked if he will consider folding up his operations and joining that of his opponent. You know, mine is different. People say to me, when will you close down Dr. Damage's show and join Adiola Firewood's Keeping It Real as her psychic? But I don't get mad. I don't. It's never about the question you were asked. No. If you bring yourself out for public office, the public has a right, let me say it again, to ask you any question. How you react says a lot about who you are.
To us, it's like Andrew's low salt. Just came, prrr, now it's coming down. I am a PhD holder in civil engineering. I have been in the system for over 30 years now. I wasn't a trader.
Yes. La 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 la. Woo! You see? I feel sorry for him. The team Penam. The first rule in politics is not to be a crybaby. Don't be a crybaby. Now, the second rule is that if you want to take a dig at your opponent, don't use a knife that your opponent has made dull.
I'll always, it's my senior brother. He's even more intelligent because he's a professor. I'm a trader. So.
Yes. Don't use that knife. Find another knife. You know? These people don't learn. They can't consult pros like us. Imagine if that man had asked them the same question in Nigeria. I wonder what Kwankwaso's answer would have been. Oh, wow. If he could say this on the world stage in Nigeria, he could have ordered the man taken out of the room for insulting him. That's what they do. Again, if Kwankwaso is reacting this way, why still begging for votes? Imagine how he will react after being elected president. Just think about that. And that is when you say, "Kafune fune diotua, fune fune ogadiaga." So some of you have written me trying to find out why Sowore is running for president again. Why won't he consider folding his campaign and supporting Rabiu Kwankwaso? Now, this week, the man himself reminded us all why he's running. Take a look.
My name is Omoyele Sowore. I'm the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress. And I'm going to be the president of Nigeria come after February 2023. So you all better be careful.
Sasha, not that one now. What's wrong with you? That one is a given. Play the other one.
Have political disagreements today. Anybody that was in the military in 1993 that annulled the election, including you, every one of you, and it doesn't go away. Thank you.
Yes, yes. I told you. Did you think about that? That's it. Did you think about that? Did you hear what happened after? No? Did you hear what Abdul Salami said? You know? Now, listen now.
I think if you carry that idea, by the time you become the president of this country, I think some of us will leave this country.
Listen. Yes. That sounds like music to my ears. How does that sound to your ears? Sounds like music. Can someone make that happen? Just think about that. Them running out, running away. Think about that. Now, if you were like me, you probably would have been scratching your head, wondering how some of our political parties get these thousands and thousands of people to go and fill up a stadium. How? Well, thanks to the government of Kastina State. Good people. One of the poorest states in Nigeria. Yeah, just in case you don't know. We now have an idea how they do it. Take a look at this memo. Yes! A leaked memo from the state government approving the sum of 500 million naira for Buhari and Tinubu's visit provided us with a proof that we've been looking for. Yeah, that is how they do it. One pop, one visit, 500 million. And that is for a small Kastina State. Imagine how much they spend in Kano and Lagos and Rivers. No wonder Sowore cannot compete. You know, some people in Kastina may not know that the money being spent to bribe these people to get to the stadium to greet Buhari and Tinubu is their money. They may not know. I'm sure some people in Kastina do not know. What an attack, na tege. A kid who is chopping akara is chopping his money. Think about it. If you go and buy akara and you are eating it, you are eating your money. You Dr. Damages, I hereby sentence you. My patients will die. Who will take care of my patients? You Dr. Damages, I hereby sentence you to 12 months in prison with hard labor for neglecting your family and especially your father who did everything to get you where you are today. No.
Daddy, wake up. What's wrong?
I had a terrible nightmare. A judge sentenced me to prison for neglecting grandpa.
Did you not give him the food items?
I'm a busy doctor.
In that case,
if I catch you,
Daddy, it's very easy. Go to helpmewaka.com, choose any food item anywhere in Nigeria or Ghana. Gari, chicken, rice, yam, anything you want.
I will do just that.
You better, because next time it'll be your village people that come for you.
I cover myself with the blood of Jesus.
See, Nagodu.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all the time we have. Please follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
and on Facebook at
Dr. Damages.
and on Instagram at
Dr.
and you can support us on patreon.com/Dr. Damages. Here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, The Final Call by Louis Farrakhan. And it says, envy is one of the worst kinds of spiritual disease. Hey! You know what? Let Farrakhan say it in himself, in his own words. Watch.
Envy is one of the worst kinds of spiritual diseases. It's so sad that people will literally hate you for what only God could give you.
Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose. Thank you. Have you subscribed?